Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another daily vlog. If you're new, my name is Jess. I vlog every single day over here on my YouTube channel. I'd love to have you hit that subscribe button and join us. Y'all, it was a much better night. So if you watched the last couple nights, you know that there's a cold that's going around our house, and it's nothing like terrible. It's just enough to make everyone not be able to sleep great. So me and David had gone like 2 or 3 days on very little sleep. And so yesterday we went to bed as soon as the kids went down. We just crashed. I think I was asleep by like 9:30. And praise report, they all slept really great last night. So hallelujah. It was so nice. Now I will say, I think Mark still got up a couple times, and we both got up a couple times with him, but it was so much better than the last couple nights. We actually had many hours in a row of sleeping. However, I just feel tired this morning. How do I still feel tired? I think I just haven't caught up. Yes, I had a better night, but I could still sleep for like 8 hours right now if I gave myself the chance. I feel very tired, and so I've drank coffee. I've got my YouTube work done, and I still feel like I'm dragging. So I went ahead and got ready for the day. I did not want to. I wanted to sit in my pajamas with no makeup on all day, and I could have done that, but I just thought maybe it would help to kind of get up, get dressed, do a little bit of makeup. I didn't do anything with my hair. I need to do that later, but anyway, I do feel a little bit better. So today is the kids' last day of school this week. Tomorrow they have a half day, and then Friday is some makeup day or something. I don't know why we get it off, honestly. So we are going to just let them stay home the half day. I've already talked to their teachers, and we are going to go out of town. So we weren't really planning on this. It was just kind of a spur of the moment trip. David's mom's birthday, Grammy's birthday, is on Friday. So actually, the day you guys are watching this is Grammy's birthday. And we just thought it'd be fun to just, David's mom and dad's only like 3.5 hours away from us, 3.5, 4 hours away. And it would just be good to kind of get out of town, just take a break, and visit with family and all that. So we are going to leave here in the morning. So I need to get a lot of stuff done before we leave. It is now almost noon, and I've gotten all my work done. I just need to get housework done now and get everybody's stuff ready to be packed later on this evening. It's just a 2-day trip, so we should not have to take that much stuff, but you know how it is when you have a family of kids, and you know, it always is more stuff than you want. So we are going to be leaving tomorrow. That'll be so fun to just get away for a little while. So I need to just make sure the laundry's done so that we can pack and just straighten up a little bit, because I do not like coming home to a messy house. I don't think anyone does. But anyway, David took the gifts that we made for all the teachers to the school today. So they're all out of my house, which I'm so thankful for. I mean, if you missed that, I made 100 goodie bags for the school next to our church. We try to do fun things for them. And they're having a teacher work day on Friday. So we thought it'd be nice to have a little goodie bag of treats for them. And I've been working on that the last couple days. It was nice to have that sent off. It's where it's supposed to be, and hopefully they enjoy it. Anyway, today's also church. I'm going to make sure Mark is still fully recovered before I decide if I'm going to take him or not. He's still coughing and got a kind of cold symptoms. He's playing, he's eating, he seems like he's fine, but they definitely don't want to spread anything if it is like a cold virus. So we'll just see how it goes. Tonight is definitely church night, so we'll just see how it goes. But anyway, that is what's going on today. You guys come along with me. We still have not watched Big Brother from last night. We hopefully are going to do that at some point today, but I'll have to wait for David, so it'll probably be after church tonight before we can do it. Also, I just heard a knock on the door, and HelloFresh is here, so we have HelloFresh for the next week. I still have one more HelloFresh meal that I'll probably make tonight. It's like cheeseburgers or something, and I even thought about making it for David and Nate, because Nate's never had a HelloFresh cheeseburger, and I think he would really like it. He loves a good cheeseburger, so I may test it out on Nate, and I'll just eat something else. I just think that he would really enjoy it, so we shall see. Stay tuned. But anyway, I am going to just kind of straighten up a little bit, get laundry turned around, switched out and put away so that we can get all this stuff ready to go out of town. I'm not sure what time we're leaving tomorrow, but I know we're going to try to get on the road as early as we can. I mean, we're not going to wake up at like the crack of dawn or anything, but we're going to get away as quick as we can because tomorrow evening, the whole family, extended family, and us are all going to eat for Grammy's birthday. So we definitely want to be in town in time for that, which we definitely should be. But the kids are so excited. I said, Nate, do you want to, because Nate never wants to skip school, ever. Even if he's sick, I have to like tell him, you know, you can't go to school, because he would go every single day. But I told him, tomorrow, are you okay if we skip school to go to Grammy's house? And he said, he had to think about it for a minute. And he said, yeah, he loves going to Grammy's. So it should be really fun. Of course, we're going to carry you guys with us so you can see what we do. I'm really not planning on doing much of just relaxing and reading and chilling, and just getting away is always nice. So anyway, I'm going to get moving here and maybe pour myself a little more coffee, and I'll see you guys back in a little bit. All right, you guys, my HelloFresh box, finally opening it up. Let's see what the meals I picked were. It's like I kind of forgot. We've never tried this one, but it looks good. Creamy Tuscan spaghetti and meatballs with scallions and lemon. Also, we've had this, it's good. Szechuan pork noodle stir fry. And then I don't think we've ever had this one either. Ancho barbecue sloppy joes with pickles and oven gold potatoes. So this is how the box comes. I haven't showed this in a while. That's why I love HelloFresh though. So the meat is sitting on ice. It is ice cold. We have ground pork and 2 ground beefs. And then you can put these in the freezer and use them. We use them for like coolers and different things. Or you can just throw them away or recycle. It has like directions on here to empty them. And then you don't have the waste. And then your ingredients come in bags like this. And everything that you need, oh, it went blurry. Everything you need to make the meal is in this bag. So when you go to make this meal, you just match it up with the meat and the recipe card, and you are good to go. There's other recipe services that don't organize it like this, and I don't like them as much because this really does save a lot of time. I think it's Every Plate where it all comes just, you have to sort your own ingredients and stuff, and while that's not a big deal, this is just very convenient. So I'm going to put this away. I find it so funny how I don't even realize I'm leaving like cabinets open. Usually Nate goes behind me and shuts them, and when he's not here, I guess I just leave them open. I put all that away. I don't know why I feel like I told you I just feel so tired today. It is 2:20. Mark has been laying down since about 1:30 having quiet time. I'm really hoping he'll rest, but I hear him in there playing. So for his quiet time, he doesn't have to sleep. He just has to be quiet. And I find that it really does help toddlers who are the hardest part, I feel like, of naps is when they're like getting old enough where they don't really take naps every day, but if they don't take a nap, they're really grouchy by the end of the night. And so we found it helpful with all of our kiddos about 3 and 4 years old, before they completely stop having naps, to have quiet time where they can read. I'll let them read on their Kindles, play games quietly, just for a little bit, hour and a half. And then if they go to sleep, sometimes he will go to sleep. That's great. If not, he at least rested his body and had like a little bit of a break. So hopefully he does take a nap because he was really tired. He was rubbing his eyes this morning before I laid him, or this afternoon before I laid him down. I keep feeling like it's morning still and it's 2 o'clock. The other day, or a few minutes ago, I saw somebody eating like, what was it? It was something like savory, like you would have, I forget what it was. They were eating something, and I saw a picture on Facebook, and I thought, why are they having that for breakfast in the morning? And then I realized, oh, it's almost 2 o'clock. It's not morning. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I straightened up the living room and the kitchen a little bit, as I figured if I don't get anything else done before we go out of town, it'll be nice to have those areas more clean. So anyway, I'm going to sit down and let my phone charge and maybe read a book. Before the kids get home, I only have an hour. So Mark will don't even have that because he'll be up here in just a few minutes probably. But I can just try to read a little bit. I'm trying to finish this book. It's a Scientology book. Can't think of the name of it. But I'm reading all these like escape from Scientology books. I find them very interesting, but it's kind of a slow read, but I'm over halfway, so I want to finish it. It's just hard. It's not a slow read. It's very interesting, but it's hard to read a bunch of it at once because it's just a lot of information. I find that biographies are kind of like that for me. It's hard to like sit down and read a bunch of them at a time. So I think I'm going to just try to get a little bit of that done. When the kids get home, I'm going to help them gather some outfits and Lucy said, can I pack myself? I'm like, I'm okay, that's fine. But the boys, I'll have to pack them. So get all that ready. But I love you guys. I'll see you back in a little while. The kiddos are home, so it's kind of chaotic here. But I'm about to start dinner, washing up now the lunch boxes, and then I'm going to start dinner. So the one I have left is this cheesy smash burger, and I asked Nate if he wanted it and he said yes. So I'm not sure if he'll eat the potato wedges, but I may give him some and just see what he does with them. And then I'll save the other half for David. I'm trying to see. Yeah, it's just basically like you roll the ground beef into a ball and then you use the spatula to like smash it down. I'll probably though just patty them out so that I know that's how Nate usually prefers them, like in a round shape. And then you put the cheddar cheese on there. I think it's cheddar. What kind of cheese? White cheddar. So that'll be good. I think what I've been wanting today is just a really big like garden salad. We have a lot of veggies that need to be used up. So I'm going to take some blackened chicken that I have and chop that up on top of a bed of lettuce. I have a bunch of shredded lettuce I need to use. I thought we would use more with our tacos and we didn't with our taco salad. So we have like a whole package of lettuce. So I want to use that before we leave. So I'll do a big garden salad with like cucumbers and tomatoes and then that chicken. And then I wanted to tell you guys, I tried this dressing and it is so good. So if you're looking for like a lighter, lower sugar dressing and you like honey mustard, this G. Hughes sugar-free honey Dijon dressing is delicious. It's really good. It has a sweet taste to it, and I'm pretty sure it's with, it has sucralose in here. But it is so good. And now I want to try more. I've tried this. His ketchup is really good, which also is pretty sweet though. I can't remember. I think I've tried the barbecue sauce back in the day, but that's really all I've tried. And he has so many different kinds of sauces. They're a little bit pricey, but most dressings are just full of like sugar and stuff. So I liked it a lot. It had a lot of flavor. So anyway, I think that's what I'm going to have. Lucy just wants some leftovers. And Mark had a bunch of taco meat at lunch, some taco meat and beans. So I'll probably give him like a instant breakfast and some snacks. And then when we take the kids, I just decided, I think I told you guys, not to take Mark to church just because he's still very snotty and his cough sounds kind of, and if I was a parent and one of the other parents, I would not want someone coming into class sounding like that. I'm pretty sure he's not contagious, but you just never know. So I'm going to keep him home until all of that's gone. I mean, we're going to see family this weekend, but at least it won't be other small children. And when I take him, I might stop and get him some French fries just to kind of help the fact that he's not going to church because he's going to be pretty mad. But that'll kind of make something fun for him to do besides just driving in the car to drop kids off at church. And when I do that, I think I'm going to go ahead and get an iced coffee for tomorrow, doing my favorite hack, going to McDonald's and getting an iced coffee, no ice, no syrup, no cream, just plain black iced coffee. It's like between $1 and $2 depending on your McDonald's, but you can make 2 large iced coffees and they're really, really good. So I think I'm going to do that. But anyways, I'm going to get started on these burgers and I'll show you guys the plates, or Nate's plate, when it gets done. You guys, we are back home from taking the big kids to church, but before we left, we had dinner and Nate really liked the cheeseburger. He did not eat any of the potatoes, or I gave him some Doritos. He didn't want those either. I had a really delicious salad. It like totally hit the spot. It was shredded lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes, and then the blackened chicken. And then to increase the protein, because I don't like a lot of chicken, I had like 2 ounces of chicken, like it was a little bit. I put some cheese on there and some cottage cheese. I really like that in a salad. And then I had some of the honey mustard. It was delicious. It was so good. I like meals like that where you eat and you don't feel like heavy. You feel really light and full, but not like, like not so heavy. Then I bathed Nate. We got them to church, stopped at McDonald's. Mark was not happy about not going, but he's still he sounds awful. So I went and got an iced coffee and the guy was so sweet. He was like, this is all the coffee we have. We are completely out. So he offered to get me something else or whatever. And I was like, no, that's okay. This will be more than enough to make 2 iced coffees, but I have a little bit of brewed coffee left over from this morning. So I think I'm going to top it off and then stick it in the fridge. So we'll have definitely enough. Yeah, this will work. Because, we got to have some fun coffee for our road trip. Perfect. I had literally just enough. He was so nice. He was like, well, I first pulled up and he had ice in it and he caught it. He was like, oh, you said no ice. And she put ice in it. And I was like, that's okay. So he dumped all the ice out. So the coffee's actually pretty chilled because it's been sitting in ice. But that's all they had. So he said that they were waiting on a new delivery or something. I'm not sure, but they're out of iced coffee there. Anyways, where was I going with that? I realized that we needed a couple things from the store and I did not want to have to take Mark into the store tonight. So I did a really quick pickup order, but of course the only time they had left, they had 0 times at our normal Walmart, but our neighborhood market still had the very latest time between 9 and 10. So I went ahead and grabbed it and I'll either pick it up, drive over there and pick it up when everybody gets home, or I'm hoping it's going to be ready early and then David can pick it up on his way home because he'll be getting home around 8:30. Sometimes they do have it available early, but basically here's the haul. I needed milk for my coffee. I don't like cow's milk in my iced coffee. I just prefer oat milk, almond milk, coconut milk, something like that. So this time I went with almond milk. So I have that. We needed some snacks for the trip. I already packed a bag of some things, but I realized while I was packing that we were out of goldfish. There was a few things like that we were out of. I got some more muffins, just so we'll have stuff. I told Grammy, don't worry about buying all the snacks and all this stuff. We'll bring stuff. I don't want her stressed out about trying to make sure all the kids have all their stuff, for her weekend, because this was kind of sprung on them too. We just a couple weeks ago said, hey, there's a fly in here. Hey, what if kids are out of school? What if we go see your mom and dad for a couple days? And then we're realized that, oh, and it's also your mom's birthday. It would be perfect. So I'm excited just to get away for a little while. So I'm going to go pick up that order, or somebody's going to pick it up. I just had to add enough stuff to it so we got to free pickups. It was what is it, $35 you have to get. So I just kept adding stuff. I got some produce for next week that's not going to go bad, some broccoli, some coleslaw mix I think I got. I just added enough to get $35. So we made it. I also got some of the Jordan Skinny Syrup sauces. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. It's so weird that Walmart doesn't carry the Jordan Skinny Syrups, but they carry the sauces. I've been wanting to try them, so I got one of those to try. I'll have to let you guys know how it is. They only had the dark chocolate sauce, which I would have preferred the caramel one, but we're going to test it and see. my friend Sarah found a bunch of Tarani skinny, are they called skinny? Yeah, the skinny sugar-free, that's the word I'm looking for. The sugar-free syrups at Home Goods. And so she got me a bunch. Sarah's actually come to see me in a few weeks. So we're actually a couple weeks. It's getting close. So I will have a fully stocked coffee bar again. I don't even drink a lot of the sugar-free syrups. I do an iced coffee. That's about it. But David drinks them every single day. He has his hot coffee. He puts several squirts of the sugar-free syrup. And so, you know, we go through it quite a bit and we haven't been able to find them in our area. Also, our coffee bar at church, I use those and they're about halfway down. So I can always save a few to bring over there if we need it. We don't go through them as fast over there because it's just once a week, you know. But anyway, I'm going to bathe Mark. I'm going to pack. I'm going to try to use this hour. I have an hour before the other people get home. So I'm going to pack. I'm going to bathe Mark. And I need to edit this video so I don't have to do it tomorrow because we're going to be traveling all day. So you guys are going to get to come with us for our trip. We're not going to leave you out. So make sure you come back. I'm going to go ahead and sign off so I can edit this video. If you like it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Wondering